What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Friday afternoon. I'm doing good myself. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing the Most High on this day, this evening, sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening. Okay, let's get some praises and worshippers in, and let's thank Him. Okay, because we need Him. Oh man, do we need Him, especially in this day and time more than ever in this biblical day. Okay. Uh I come across the story right here. You understand? And look, it's not safe for hunters. It's never really been safe for hunters, you know. And I'm not just talking about as in this case, like where they may, hurt an animal and the animal they may think dead and jump up and kill them. There's been, other, situations where a hunter will go hunting and get shot himself. You understand? But like I said, in this case, it says hunter dies after being attacked by deer he just shot. Okay. Wow, that's a bad situation. The same thing happened here. Some years back where I live, some hunter went, and shot a deer, and I guess after he shot the deer, he wanted to go and I guess gut it right there. So he went up there with a buck knife, a Bowie knife, or what have you, and deer wasn't having it. Deer wasn't dead. Deer got up and took him with him. Okay, see that's what's going on. These deers these days. They're saying no, as the old adage say, you got to bring ass to get ass, and they ain't going out like that. To get in this story right here, it says a hunter died after he was attacked by the deer he had just shot, according to officials in the U.S. state of Arkansas. And I guess, this dude, it was one of the strangest things that happens. Keith Stevens of the Midwestern State Game and Fish Commission told the KY3 News channel, adding that he had worked there for 20 years. Thomas Alexander shot the buck with a muzzle loading gun while hunting near the small city of Yaleville in Marion County. Now, for those of you that wonder what a muzzle loader, rifle is, basically it's a modern day musket. Okay, see, it's a modern day musket, and where it is, where like that Daniel Boone shit way back in the day. Them Confederate armies used to use. It takes you at least a year to load them. What you do is just take the bullet. Well, first you pour like gunpowder down the barrel, right? And then you take a bullet. You understand what I mean? And take this little stem, an iron long stem, and pack the bullet down in the barrel, right? But the way they got it now is like you will load the gunpowder somewhere up by the hammer of the hammer. You understand? Then you pack the bullet down the barrel. So he went out there with a modern day musket, okay? But nevertheless, he shot the deer and the deer wasn't having it. That's just what happened, See? But let me continue. Unlike their modern equivalents, they are loaded by pushing the ammunition down the barrel. Okay, that's just what I just said. Some Daniel Boone shit, okay? But anyway, Mr. Stevens said he did not know how long Mr. Alexander left the deer, but he went up to check it to make sure it was dead, and evidently it wasn't. No, it wasn't. This is when the creature attacked. It got back up, and he had several puncture wounds on his body, he said. The 66-year-old had been alone at the time of the attack, but had apparently been able to make a phone call to his family to call the emergency service on his behalf. So basically, the deer was like saying, "You come to get me, to chop me up, you know what I mean, and everything, and freeze some of my meat, and then cook it and eat me. So I'm gonna do the same thing to you." Dude was 66 years old. He shouldn't been out there trying to, hunt by himself like that anyway. You know what I mean? I mean, come on now. Golly. So he should have had somebody with him. But to continue, however, he later died in the hospital. The deer's status is unknown. Okay, well, he's somewhere laying low. He might have died. Who knows? But he's somewhere laying low. Shit, trying to worry about how you gonna get that little slug out of him, probably, if he's not dead. It is unclear whether Mr. Alexander died from the puncture wounds inflicted by the deer he had been targeting or from other causes, such as a heart attack or a result of the attack. It's my understanding there's not going to be an autopsy, so we may never know what actually happened, Mr. Stevens said. He added that there had been a similar incident in the nearby Ashley County. There was somebody that did get stuck by a buck's antlers, okay? And this was about 4 years ago, and it was pretty significant, but they did survive. Now here go the antlers and shit right here. You all see that right there. I mean, you being stabbed by some shit, and them things are hard. I've seen some of them on like wildlife channels. Will go up there and they gore trees. They'll go up there and rush a tree. And they'll knock the bark off of the tree and all that kind of shit. So Mr. Alexander shouldn't have been out there trying to hunt, no deers and all that kind of stuff. And especially at his age by himself. I'm gonna say that. But these deers got this zombie virus and shit. This zombie deer virus, and these things ain't no joke. You putting yourself in a horror situation, a horror movie. Out here trying to hunt and all that kind of shit. But take your ass to Kroger's and buy yourself some steaks. You know what I mean? And leave that wild game alone, cause especially in you using, like I said, modern day muskets and shit. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts about it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please remember to live your life as though we're being watched simply because we are. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.